The state of current musical education in public schools is both alarming and deteriorating. More programs are being cut now than ever before. Many people tend to place the blame on their state's Department of Education, but the real solution may be just under their nose. But first, take a look at the data. In a survey by the National Conference of State Legislators in 2002, 29 out of the 42 states that filed announced statewide budget cuts, and that was in 2002, the very tip of the economic iceberg. An interview with Kathy Cox revealed some interesting information about not only the economy's effect on schools, but also where to place the blame.
In our public schools, there is no requirement for music.
Well, we all know that, but what she said next was surprising.
Most everything that is happening, K through 12, is happening because local districts and local taxpayers are paying for it in the public schools. The districts pretty much determine, and then the local tax dollars generally are paying for music education.
You see, the recession has hit hard everywhere. First, it's hit the government, eliminating federal budget reserves for arts education. Then it's hit local government, things like school districts, which now have to determine on their own whether or not to include arts education in their schools. They are required to teach certain subjects considered core curriculum, and therefore must set aside most of their budget for that purpose. What's left over of their budget often goes to PE teachers due to the presidential physical fitness test. Lastly, the taxpayer dollars come in to pay for the extra things schools want, but don't have the funding for, like arts education in most cases. Most taxpayers don't want to pay more taxes so their children can be taught music, so why should they?
Anger, he smiles, towering in shiny metallic purple armor. Queen jealousy, envy waits behind.
Some say music is not as important as other subjects in school. However, studies show that music and mathematics are directly related. In one of those studies by the University of California, results showed that second graders given music education scored 27% higher on math tests than those not given music education. Not to mention that in a survey of students in various public and private schools, 61% of surveyed students said they couldn't live without music. State Superintendent Kathy Cox said that she is well aware of all these studies and witnessed firsthand what music programs do for students in a positive way. There are countless ways to help the current crisis. There are plenty of national and local groups to help counteract the situation, but the biggest of all has to be VH1's Save the Music Foundation. They have many celebrity musicians supporting them, and people can help just by going to a sponsored concert. How easy does that sound? The most obvious way, though, to inspire change in your school district is to get involved. Anybody can write a letter, make a phone call, or even visit the building. It's easy, and every one call for change can make a difference.